Boy, was I aware of you. I imagine you would have been not even dimly aware of me.
He takes a celebrity and they walk through like beautiful British countryside and they stop at 3 pubs along the way. And that would be my perfect couple of days to spend with Xander. So, cue Daily Express. Armstrong says Osman gives him pleasure. Okay, come on, guys. Mind out the gutter.
We met on the 10th of October, 1989.
Did we?
I think so, yeah. We both arrived at university and started. We arrived. That was our first day.
Yeah. Did we actually meet, though?
No, I know we met.
Yeah.
No, but we sort of were all thrown together.
We were aware of you.
Yeah,
we were
I was
aware of each other.
Yeah.
It's hard to not be aware of me.
You were hard not to be aware of.
Yeah,
Exactly. Yeah. Boy, was I aware of you. I imagine you would have been not even dimly aware of me.
Me, well, because you were one of the choristers, and obviously
exactly.
the choristers were like, they were the rock stars.
Yeah.
We worshipped them, so I was like, oh my God, that guy's one of the choristers.
That guy in the cassock.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's the Pia Jesu guy.
Jeez.
Is it Pia Jesu or Jesu?
Pia Jesu.
Is it? Yeah.
Or Pi Jesus.
Pi Jesus. Goodness, I thought he was very funny and very charming, and I still do. Yeah, you've always been effortlessly funny.
Is
it effortless?
Yeah. Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes I put my back into it, Richard.
Like a funny duck.
Yeah. I was quite scared of you.
Yeah, no, I bet.
I was.
You should be.
Well, I still am.
Yeah.
I still am. You're
I'm a big guy.
You're a big guy, but also you come with you come with, like I say, you come with baggage. You were kind
Do you
of.
mean I was the guy who's carrying your bags from
You
the
were
car?
You came with baggage, put them down, which is very.
You tipped me very kindly. I thought, I remember that guy.
Yes, yeah, yeah. No, but you. I tell you what, Richard had a following. That's the thing. Richard very quickly, enormously charismatic, and you had oomph, Richard.
Okay,
Yeah.
That's nice. From the moment we met in 1989, the rapport, I would say, was almost completely instant. I would say within 12 years, because I'm not sure I'd even really spoken to you that much until we started working together. I mean, bits and bobs, and obviously I'd followed your career because you were the guy from university who'd become famous.
Well, you were nice enough to get me in for a. Richard was developing a show, If I Ruled the World.
Oh yeah,
and you got me in with Graham Garden.
Yeah, Clive Anderson.
Superb program, and you were nice enough to get me in for that. And that was when our sort of eyes met in a career way, as it were. And then you were filming around the corner from where I lived in the boy band.
Boys James Unlimited.
Corden. Was it with James
Corden? Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, I bumped into you there. I used to live in a flat.
Was that Maid of Ale?
No, in fashionable Clerkenwell.
Oh, lovely.
Do you remember?
Yeah.
Fashionable Clerkenwell.
I remember when. Yeah, I remember that.
Hoxton, but you call it Hoxton.
So there you go. Yeah, we'd known who each other were for a long time, but in terms of actual meeting, but I followed Xander's career and that he was going out to Edinburgh with Ben. At the time, I was working with Matt and Dave, and you were doing that, and League of Gentlemen was going. So all of that whole group of people, and so I was slightly on one side of it. You were right in the heart of it as well. But yeah, it wasn't until Pointless came along that it became like heart to heart.
But I think it's I mean, I as I say, I think I was very surprised when I first when we actually really got to spend time how easy you were to get on with.
This guy's not the monster I thought he was.
Yeah, I know. It's actually really nice.
Oh, yeah,
very affable.
I think that our relationship is largely TV based, and it's right from the very beginning. It was so lovely because on Pointless, the whole point of that show is this room. After the very first series we did, no banter allowed, just questions.
Yeah.
And from the second one, they worked out that actually it was quite fun when we talked to each other. And Xander is always funny, and if you say something funny to him, he will always come back with something. And also, you always let me take the mick out of you, which is great.
I'll tell you something else. When we are filming Pointless, and we've had runs of Pointless where we've been filming like 160 episodes in, we'll get the odd week off, but it's a long old thing.
I've had 5 years off now.
You've had 5 years off?
Yeah.
So you have.
I'm looking well on it. Looking forward to the next series.
Yeah.
I'd love to be one of the guest hosts.
Yeah. Well, we'll fill you in. But yeah, we've always got on.
Yeah.
It's never been There's never been a tense moment.
Never a crossword.
Never a crossword. So yeah.
No, every time when I was doing Pointless, every time I would look to my right, there would be someone lovely there. And it was always Zander, just to be clear. No, what we always have is anytime, when you do Pointless and, for whatever reason, Zander would get something wrong and I would lightheartedly call him an idiot or something not worse to that effect, there would always be in the Daily Express the next day, Osman slams Armstrongs. You just think anytime you would do a joke, they kind of go, they reported it as if like something, but I don't think we've ever had any actual.
No, we've never had. Out. There's never been. I mean, genuinely, never been any tension. There was one moment when you said something, and I pretended to cry. Armstrong reduced to tears by lashing from Richard Osman.
So people want that sort of thing, but the truth is, like most friendship, it isn't. Yeah, no, it isn't there, and that's a lot of TV to make. I mean, that was we did 2,000 shows together.
Yeah.
That's a lot, right?
It's a hell of a lot.
Over an hour each. That's listen, you do the math. That's over 2,000 hours. 2,000 times just over an hour.
We used to when we first started doing Pointless, and the changeovers between the rounds would take maybe half an hour.
Yes,
they now take about 2 minutes. We would just go and sit on the set. We had all kinds of stuff going on. We had characters.
Yeah, and they had the upper deck of the set, which we called the poop deck, and we would sit and have a little cup of tea on the poop deck, and talk about the world.
Yeah, it was lovely.
You would say, I'm going to do an album. And I'd be like, great. I think that's a really good idea. I would suggest songs to you.
You'd say things like, I think I'm going to write a drama. Initially it was going to be a drama. Do you remember that? It had a really good, it's like a thriller.
Oh, really?
International thriller. It was called something around about $1 billion or something.
Yes, I do remember that, which sort of was the genesis for Thursday Murder Club in a way.
Breaking a confidence.
Yeah, no, not at all. And it had someone who worked hard for the government was
exactly
in it. Yeah.
I remember you telling me that. And all the different versions of the
Thursday Murder Club.
The Thursday Murder Club. Yeah, it's extraordinary.
Yeah, there's a lot of chat.
Yeah,
how did that feel? Terrible.
It felt really. I mean, but genuinely. It was a big step into the unknown. It's a bit like, in what's it called?
Second World War?
No, other one. The other one.
First World War.
The
conflict.
Man on a Wire. There's a bit.
I would have been going a long time before I came to Man on a Wire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man on a Wire. He sets out and for the first few yards, he's above the. It's actually, for all that preamble, it's a really analogy. That I'm sorry about that. No, but it was like suddenly you were there out above the drop. That's a terrible analogy. It wasn't.
I liked it,
but it was.
I liked the guessing game at the beginning.
I like that bit.
Yeah,
it's a quiz element.
Yeah.
It was hard, is the honest truth, because Richard was not only there as my sort of stabilizers, but he was also you were the program, the brains behind the program. You were the production,
and I was quick.
Brains.
That's the key.
And you were quick.
The key when you make 4 shows a day of anything is just do it quickly, do it well, but do it quickly. That's the key.
Yeah.
You're having to constantly retrain people.
And every 3 days, I have to train some. And the trouble is, you have some people who come along who are absolutely wonderful, and they want to chat. And I'm not going to name any names.
To get home.
But there's one lovely co-host, and I genuinely adore him.
That narrows it down.
Or her. And they would love chat. And they were really upset when I would curtail the anecdotes. And at the end of each show, I'd have to say, I'm just so sorry. But otherwise, a couple of those anecdotes in every show, and that's another hour on our day.
I know. And when you see the crew start looking at their watches, you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And they do look at their watches a lot.
They do. Yeah.
When I watch, I really enjoyed it because I sit there with the bits of paper that have all the answers on.
Yeah.
I've never been able to play Pointless in my whole life. I'm the only person in Britain who's never been able to play an episode of Pointless because I know what the answers are. I know how much they score, all of that stuff. And so a bit of me was always, why are people watching this format? And when I started watching it where I don't know the answers, I was like, oh my God, this is really good.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Zambezi. I'm going to go Zambezi, final answer. And I finally worked it out. After doing 2,000 episodes, I finally worked out what it was that people were seeing. No, it's great. I love it. But I love watching Zander, and I love it. If someone, even in the edit, if someone's taking a little bit too long, I'm thinking, I wouldn't have done that. I'd have come out earlier than that, and we'd have all been home by 5 p.m. But I love it. I really love it. And there's been some brilliant. They get really good people.
Yeah,
really good people.
Oh,
right?
we've
it's a testament to you and our amazing producers.
Well, our amazing producers who are, and they're particularly persuasive. But we've been incredibly lucky there. And I do like the change, and it does, it means that it's slightly different each time, and it keeps me on the balls of my feet, certainly. But I'm looking forward to you coming back for the celebs.
Oh,
that'd be nice.
Oh, lovely, the celebs. Remember when we first launched Pointless Celebrities, and people on Twitter were going, haven't they thought that name through? And no, we haven't. I was saying earlier somewhere here, I was saying that for the first 4 series, you refused to say let's meet our Pointless Celebs because you felt it was you didn't want to cause any offence. And after a while, they went, "It's fine, we don't mind.
We don't."
But that's the politeness of it, man.
That.
Yeah,
I say let's meet this evening's Pointless Celebrities, and you turn to them, and they'd be going,
"Yeah." Although I know about each other, that we know about each other. I think that you're a llama farmer, or you're an alpaca farmer.
No, a llama farmer.
A llama farmer.
Yeah, a llama farmer.
A llama farmer.
A llama farmer.
That's about the best I've got. I must know there must be other stuff.
No, your grandfather was a policeman.
Yeah, he certainly was.
Always be the second person onto the scene.
If you're called to a fight in a pub,
that's right. Always be the second person.
Make sure you're second through the door.
Yeah, that's right.
I was incredibly proud where we did an episode once, and you had to name any of the top 50 best-selling album artists of the last year. So the people who'd sold the most records, and people said Adele and Robbie Williams, and this woman on the final podium says, "Oh, I'm going to say Alexander Armstrong," and you were like, "Oh, I mean, bless you for saying it, but thank you so much, but I'm not going to be in the top 50 best-selling album artists of last year." And we went to the board, and you were in the top 50 best-selling album artists of last year, and you didn't know. And the fact that it wouldn't have occurred to you that you were, but that you were, and doing the thing that you absolutely love, which is singing and doing it so well. That was a really lovely moment.
That was incredible. Thank you for that. A number of occasions. I think it was when because I'd been there for the gestation of the Thursday Murder Club, and all of that could put it together. Because what you had done with that was write the whole thing first, which is a very brave thing, a very bold thing to do. It's like sort of Led Zeppelin going out recording their entire first
very
album
similar
before they went out. Well, so it had the same effect, and it just everything about that fell into sweet place.
Yeah,
that was really exciting. Really, really exciting. It's just lovely to watch something like that happening at close quarters. It's a real privilege.
They actually like each other, the two of them. They actually like each other. That put pay to a lot of rumours.
Yeah, take that, Daily Express.
Yeah, that's going to be the title of my autobiography. Take that, Daily Express. Well, Xander does this amazing TV show on Channel 4 is it just called Pub Walks?
Perfect Pub Walks.
Yeah. Which is even better than Pub Walks, where he takes a celebrity and they walk through like beautiful British countryside, and they stop at 3 pubs along the way. And that would be my perfect couple of days to spend with Xander. I just think at the moment, I just need my knees done.
You need your knees.
I need them replaced. And the second I do, I would think that would be about perfect. We'll walk through the East Sussex countryside. Along the South Downs Way, some beautiful pubs around there.
Nice. Yeah.
That would be ideal. You've really got a country pub vibe.
I think I've got a good pub. But yes, country pub. But I do what I would love actually would be to go either to a gig or to go and see Fulham. I'd love to come.
Oh, you're very welcome.
That'd be fun.
I'll take you down to Fulham.
Yeah, I'd love that.
Yeah, I'll take you cottaging.
That's nice. Yeah, fun.
Yeah, fun.
Nice.
And then we'll walk to a country pub.
Yeah,
that'd be the only thing about the pub walk thing. But when I got my knees fixed, is when they're scouting the pubs, nothing with too low a beam.
Oh, that's true.
A lot of pubs have very low beamed, and I can't. That for me,
that nuts. Oh, it'd be awful, like going along a xylophone.
A skull xylophone. Yeah. I've got quite a broad, thick skull because I banged my head so many times. So it's fairly But I don't. Yeah, I would.
Okay.
Yeah, some
high
beautiful old-fashioned
pubs.
but high-ceilinged pubs. Perfect high-ceilinged pub walks with Alexander Armstrong.
You're on.
I think that I respect him a great deal, and he makes me laugh. And I think that there are many things in life that we disagree on for sure, but we agree on one thing, which is our motives in the world, which is we want the world to be a happier, nicer, more equitable place. And, you know, that's lovely to have someone in your life who you know thinks that and then can also make you laugh.
I think that's exactly right. I think, you know, the aim for all of us should be happiness and knowing how to find pleasure and finding people who give you great pleasure and enhance life. It's really what we're here for.
So, cue Daily Express. Armstrong says Osman gives him pleasure. Okay, come on guys, mind out the gutter. Yes, take that, Daily Express.